What's up my fellow Cobras, and welcome back to another Joe Cobra video. I hope everybody is doing very well and thank you for choosing to watch my video. Today's review is for F1 2021, the official video game of the 2021 Formula 1 and Formula 2 championships, and is again developed by the great team at Codemasters and is now published by EA Sports. This is the 14th title in the F1 series by Codemasters and the first in the series to be published by EA. And as always guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and also hit the bell button so you never miss one of my latest videos. So as you guys can tell, I'm a big fan of Formula 1 and especially Ferrari. I am also now a big fan of Alpine, as my favorite driver Fernando Alonso drives for them now. And what I love about Codemasters Formula 1 series is that every year their Formula 1 games just get better and better, and they are always innovating and adding new and fun game modes to their Formula 1 titles, unlike the same old copy and paste bullshit of FIFA football, which gives us the same game every year. So it's again no surprise to me that with Formula 1 2021, Codemasters has again made some brilliant additions to make this year's game easily one of the best F1 games ever made. First up, the most important part, being the driving and the handling of the cars, is once again spot on, and it's incredibly hard to fault this game when it comes to the driving. The on-track action, the sense of speed and danger is immense, and Codemasters have again got the mechanics spot on. F1 has always been an exhilarating and engrossing motorsport, and the racing requires your full attention at all times. The handling model, as like most of the past entries, is very flexible. Whether you're new to F1 or a veteran, you can fine-tune the game to suit your needs, more so here than in any previous game. That's one of the things that's impressed me the most about Formula 1 2021. The level of customization you have over your own experience is very welcome. Casual, standard and expert race styles gives you access to all kinds of options over pretty much all aspects of the game's simulation, driving assists and weather. It lets you make the game as realistic or as easy as you like, which is great for those newcomers to the game and the world of Formula 1. And for those newcomers, the best place to start has got to be Breaking Point, which is the game's brand new story mode similar to the one seen in FIFA or the Madden games. It introduces you into the world of F1 perfectly. You get to play as rookie Aiden Jackson, just as he's promoted from F2 to F1, who then signs to one of the lower end teams and joins Casper Ackerman, a veteran driver at the end of his career. And you then must guide them both through the two dramatic F1 seasons that are available. Throughout the story, the pair end up locking horns, while the story's antagonist, Devin Butler, who we first met in F1 2019, once again plays the arrogant driver you just want to punch in the face. Look at that face. Don't you want to punch it? For me, it's the beautiful CGI cutscenes and the actual in-race events themselves that make it worth a play. Unique objectives like not letting someone overtake you or finishing the race with a faulty gearbox are like a sort of tutorial getting you up to speed with how to drive and what to do in certain situations. The 6 hours or so story mode is not going to win any awards, but it was good enough for me to want to see the story through. And this is all very valuable knowledge that you can carry over into the other career modes. The absolutely excellent My Team is thankfully back again this year for those of us who want to add team management tasks to the racing action. It is once again a very impressive in-depth career that has you not only racing for the Drivers' Championship, but optimizing your facilities, finances and teammate to compete for the Constructors' Championship as well. But if you're not bothered about all that, then the regular driver career is of course available as always, letting you sign to an existing team and play as a current F1 star. You'll still get to tinker with a revamped R&D to help develop the car during the season, but it's much more of a straightforward, streamlined mode overall. Another new addition this year is the very welcome 2-player career. This is exactly what it says on the tin, a full career mode that lets you play with a friend. I have not had a chance to fully experience this mode as of yet, but it appears to operate in the same way to the standard career, with R&D contracts and everything else that you'd expect. If you choose co-op, you'll always be on a team together, even if you move, while contracts has you driving independently, where you'll be more often than not be working against each other for points. Unfortunately, it's restricted to online only, so no split screen career sadly, but it's a fantastic option nonetheless. Something else that's missing, strangely, is now the classic cars, which have been a staple of the game for quite some time now. And for many players like me, this is going to be a huge miss. Practice sessions have seen a small change with development boosts. During practice, you can now work towards simple objectives that, if fulfilled, will help speed up R&D, meaning you get a slight edge in development in your car. Quick practice lets you skip the driving itself while still being able to secure some of those objectives if you're in a rush, which I think is a very convenient feature. Elsewhere, real season start lets you begin your career at the same point as the real life season. This will simulate all the real world standings and data up to the point you begin, and from there you can take over and change the course of the season. For example, you could choose to start from Azerbaijan, take over as Lewis Hamilton, and then prevent Max Verstappen from stealing first place. It's another neat feature for F1 fanatics and something that will grow in value as the year goes on and as Codemasters updates all the stats. Another much requested new feature is the damage model. Now, it's no destruction derby, but it's much better than in previous games, with the damage now being added to the rear of the car, the floor plate and the barge boards. It's nothing amazing, but it's a start, and I'm sure Codemasters will only get better at the damage model with future games. Visually, the game is the best it's ever looked, with all the racetracks looking true to life. Of course, the vehicles look absolutely outstanding, but some character models still don't look quite right, and there's still work to be done there. But when it comes to technical performance and the actual racing, it's ever so smooth here. Interviews with the press and other scenes outside the car still copy and paste from past games, and I just would have liked to have seen a few new ones, but it's not the end of the world. But it's still annoying on what is otherwise a very well presented game. So, with a bunch of smart additions, Formula 1 2021 is an outstanding simulator for both die-hard fans and those newcomers. The Breaking Point story mode might have a storyline we have all seen before, but it's still a brilliant way of getting into the Formula 1 world and a very welcome addition. I also can't wait to see where they go with the story next year. Two-player career mode, the expert driving style, real season starts, and so much more make this easily, for me, the best F1 game to date, allowing you to play how you like across the game's excellent career modes. This really is a no-brainer for Formula 1 fans, but it's also a fantastic entry for anyone that is new to Formula 1 games. I am going to give Formula 1 2021 an excellent 9 out of 10. And it also gets my Joe Cobra seal of approval. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Hit the thumbs up button now and ring the bell button so you never miss a Joe Cobra video. I hope that this review was helpful to help you make a decision on Formula 1 2021. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next video, where I will be hopefully reviewing the Microsoft exclusive The Ascent, which is out at the end of this month and one I really am looking forward to playing. Thank you guys all again, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye bye.